The market finds support and starts a bounce. How high can it go? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that that bounce up could be a wave 4 of 3 or an overall wave 4, and it's looking like it was a wave 4 of 3. The market drifted down and found support around 41.11 before starting what looks like an ABC rally up towards 41.80, which would be a perfect landing spot for an overall wave 4. I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the Nasdaq. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, great day today. Once we found support, we entered some scalps today and averaged about 70% gains overall. As you can see on the screen, we did really well, and that's what this is all about, being able to build your account when the market's trying to take it from you. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned for later in the video, but for now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 30-minute futures chart for the S&P 500, and as you can see, we found some support down here in the overnights, and then throughout the day, they moved it up in wave A, down in B, and now it looks like they're trying to build this C wave out towards 41.80. Based on the structure, A and B, we target 41.80 with C right at this 1.0 extension, as that is a common C wave target, and to get that, you take your fib extension tool from the bottom up to the top of A, and down to the bottom of B, and then it gives you the 1.0 extension. So our target is 41.80, and once we get there, which, by the way, is also the 382 retrace at 41.8150, so it's really a perfect target for this wave 4, as wave 4s tend to retrace about the 382. So really a perfect target there, and once we get there, we would expect a wave 5 down. Now, the question is, how deep is this wave 5 going to go? We could see a truncated or shorter fifth because we had such a long wave 3 that holds this 40.98, 382 region right here. Again, that's a very common target for a wave 4, and we are trying to trace out this orange wave 4 as of right now. And if that's the case, okay, at that point we have to be on alert that the next move up could be wave 5. And it could go as deep as this natural support area around 40.80, which would be a little deeper and a little bit of a normal sized wave 5 here. And if we get that same situation occurs to the upside, we have to be on alert that the next move up, okay, could be a breakout in this wave 5 towards 4,400. So the question is going to be, if they hit 41.80 and pull back and break this low, the next bounce, is it going to be a wave B, all right, and then a deeper wave C down towards 39.50, which is getting into that wave 1 territory we've been talking about, and very common for a diagonal for wave 4 to get into wave 1 territory. So are we going to see a BC down, or are we going to see a bigger move up towards that 4,400 area? And that's really the complexity of diagonals. When everything is a 3-wave structure, it all kind of looks the same. So a B wave is going to be 3 waves up. Well, that could be 3 waves up in A, then you're going to move down in B, and a C wave up in 5. And that's where the complexity comes in, because normally wave 5 would be a 5-wave structure, and we could see a 1-2 setup that would get us an impulsive move up that is much easier to track. So in diagonals, when everything is a 3-wave structure, it becomes very difficult to discern what is corrective and what is impulsive, or what is going to be a move higher, because a standard impulsive wave is 5 waves, but in diagonals they are 3 waves, so they look very similar to corrective waves, which is why this has been so difficult to track off the low. So what we're watching for is, first, can we get to 41.80? Okay, we have hit the 236 retrace, so we do have enough in place here for another wave 4 and then 5 down directly, but we should try to push up towards 41.80 and then down. So first, can we get to 41.80? Does 41.80 hold? Because again, we're real close to this 382, so this low here could be all of 4, and we could be trying to move up in this wave 5. Do we hold 41.80 or blow through it? And then when we pull back, how deep does 5 go? So lots of questions in this area, because, again, we're dealing in diagonals and they are very tricky. And the easy part of the move down is done. The 1, 2, 3, very simple. We all knew that was coming, or at least Elliott Wave people did. And once we got to here, this is where the questions come in. So how is this wave going to conclude? Are we going to get a deeper wave 4, or are we going to try to press higher more expressly from up here? So those are the paths we're tracking right now. 41.80 to the upside is kind of where we're looking for it to hold and then start to drop again. If it goes through that, then we have to start to consider either this was all of wave A or all of wave 4, and we're either in this B wave or wave 5. So very complex right now. That's why we're scalping and not swing trading, because of the complexity of the market, and we're taking what the market gives us on easy setups like we did today. All right, over on the Nasdaq. Okay, we have a similar setup where we do have the ABC pointing up towards this 382 at 13,111. The 1.0 actually hits at 13,126. So they line up pretty well here for this wave 4, which would be a very nice target for this wave 4 retrace. And then from there, we have to see if they're going to continue pushing higher or if they're going to start a pullback and wave 5. And if they drop it and take out this low in wave 5, then our expected target would probably be this 12,601 50% fib. And from there, again, we have to look for, are we done with wave 4 or was that just wave A? There's a lot of questions about what will happen when we bounce down here and move up. Is it going to be the B wave or the wave 5 up towards 14,000? So again, everything looks similar in a diagonal, so it gets a little bit tough. But once you break some key levels, you start to understand where you're at. And right now, the first key level we're looking at is that 13,126 to 13,111 area for wave 4. If they push above that, we have to start looking at the possibility that we're either in this B wave bounce and that this was all of wave A, or we're in wave 5 headed towards 14,000. But if they hold this area and start to drop again, then it does look like we would be in wave 5 down. And again, that could stop at the 12,750 area at this support level here, or drop all the way down to that 12,600 50% fib. So again, we're sitting on hands as far as trading swing trades because there are so many questions in this area about exactly where we're at in the count. But the scalp setups are really nice, and when we get those, we're taking advantage of them on the trading. So we need a little bit more information from the market to find out exactly where we're at. And we may get that this Friday with that catalyst we have coming with Jackson Hole. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it will take you over to the website. Once there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because, guys, I want you to get in there and I want you to become part of our trading team, be part of the education process, everything that we do in there. Make sure you love it and make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. We have 2 incredible rooms. In my first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we do swing trade for the most part, which means our trades last anywhere from a few days to a few months, and we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just kills the market. He structures a trade that gets you in very cheap and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that does it. It's a very unique style that you kind of have to see to understand, and that's why we give you that 7-day free trial, so you can make sure it's for you before you ever spend any money. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into a small account and trades it using mini ES futures and disciplined trading methods, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make some money together. All right, key takeaways for today. We're kind of looking for the market to give us some information. We're looking for 4180 on the ES, and then from there, if they continue to push, we'll consider the B wave or wave 5 option, just depending on how it looks. And then if it drops from there, we're looking for 4098 down to 4080 to hold this wave 5 of C to be the potential for the A wave or all of wave 4. Again, we have some questions down here, and it is a little bit tricky because it is a diagonal, so we do need to see a little bit more information. Over on the Nasdaq, same type of setup. We're looking at that 13,111 to 13,126 area for a wave 4. If they continue to push past that, we'll consider wave B or wave 5 up towards 14,000. If not, and they start to drop, we would look for 12,750 down to that 12,600 range to hold wave 5 to complete either wave A or all of wave 4. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.